It's Gamecube Index, and we're gonna snap into a Slim Jim! All the way back in 2001, there was one radical thing that ruled the world: extreme sports. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was an incredibly successful franchise. The X Games were wrapping up their 7th year, and Dave Mirra was in focus due in part to his previous X Games run, where he landed a double backflip for the first time ever in competition. So it was a perfect time for a great BMX game to come out with the same high-paced action, tight controls, and amped-up attitude of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series, except now we're on bikes. This excitement for bikes would work in the future for Mario Kart, where it was life-changing, but after even 10 minutes of Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2, that excitement is as dead as a real person would be if they crash bikes the way I managed to thanks to the terrible controls of this game. Side note, I might also be garbage at this, but more likely, it's the fact that while you can button mash your way through Tony Hawk, and stringing combos together is, well, like riding a bike, I'm sorry for that, that level of play isn't really here in DMF BMX 2, and neither is the fun. Yes, it's great to be able to take the Slim Jim man out for a spin, but the greatness lasted for a 2-minute run and then it was over. As a bonus character, he didn't have enough to differentiate himself and be memorable as, say, including Darth Maul or Wolverine in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I know it may be unfair to Dumpf Bunks 2 to compare it solely to THPS, but at the time, there wasn't much in the way of extreme sports games to draw any other comparison. Now, while Neversoft may have set a high bar, developer Z-Axis had a history of extreme sports games, starting with Skate and Destroy in the original PlayStation, and including the first Dave Mirra title. But even with a few in the bag, Dampf Bamps 2 didn't hold up. We can assume that it's just a case of looking at a small launch title nearly 14 years later, or we can know that deep down in the pile of launch games that graced store shelves on November 18th, 2001, Dampf Bamps 2 was just one that could have been skipped. That's it for this episode of Gamecube Index. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe for more videos from the Gamecube library, and feel free to send me your feedback, or follow me on Twitter at Jeff Girardin. Tune in on Twitch as well, where I stream the capture process while making the next videos. Tune in next time when we listen to nothing but Phil Collins on repeat in Disney's Tarzan Untamed.